Hello my friends, welcome back to Craft Hoarder on YouTube. This is a channel that is all about everything crafty. The current obsession is diamond art. So we are back with another unboxing. We are unboxing a Diamond Art Club kit. It is a round kit. The square kits have the square symbol on the front, and the rounds have the round symbol on the front. So you can easily tell in your storage if it's round or square simply just by looking at this little logo here. The artist picture is on the front. This one is Forest Friends by Donna Gelsinger. I have no idea if I'm saying that right or not. There's the QR code for 10% off. Instructions on the back, branding. Anyway, fun kit. I decided to unbox this one. We are approaching Halloween, and all the stores already have Christmas stuff out. So grab your Christmas kits, I guess. This is a kit that I thought would be a fun one to do, and it's a bit smaller than what I normally go for. This is a 55.8 centimeter by 73.7 centimeter, and most of mine are quite a bit larger than that. So this is one of the smaller kits that I own from Diamond Art Club, and it'll be kind of a fun little break, I think. So right off the bat, there's our toolkit, and we have our mini log sticker, which you can put on the outside of the box or wherever. If you put it on the outside of the box, you can use it to kind of organize your kits, depending on how you have to stack them. I think it'd be fun if they printed another picture on there and still gave you the stickers so that you can do whatever you want with them, but you know, that's just me. So here is our kit, and I pre-opened the plastic because I didn't want to mess with it too much, but I haven't opened anything else. As you can tell, the toolkit is still sealed. So, but I did pre-open the plastic just so that I didn't have to mess with it as much. And on this particular one, I'm glad I did because it was a bit tougher, and I don't like to rip my packaging up. So we are going to start with the toolkit, and let's crack this open and see what's inside. Diamond Art toolkits come standard in every painting. There's a few variations, but they're all very similar. Okay, nothing else in there. Okay, so you get a pen and a squish, which these ones are blue. They're not guaranteed to be color coordinating, but it's kind of fun when they are. So there's some blue pen and squish. The wax is always the heart-shaped wax from Diamond Art Club, and their wax patties are like twice as thick as normal. So you're actually, it's kind of like getting 4 of the smaller square waxes. They also have these little plastic sheets on them, so be sure to peel that off before you try to load your pen, or your pen's not going to load. But they always have the heart-shaped wax with the heart-shaped caddy to keep them in. So that's a fun, cute little thing that they do. They give you multi-placers. This one is a 7-placer, and it has the little number engraved out on it so you can tell which one it is. So there's the 7-placer, and this one is the 4-placer. Forgive my nails, I was out working today, so they're a little shredded. Sorry about that. Their tray, nice deep groove, so it separates very nicely. And this is a tray stopper that you just put in the end so you can put your drills in there, shake it out, and they don't go flying out the front. And you take that out and dump them into your containers or baggies when you're done. They also include a cover minder. I think that's a bear. of some kind, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. It's got a strawberry on it. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what that's supposed to be. It's cute. The cover minders and the pens are never guaranteed to match. Neither is the washi tape that they give you. The cover minder and the washi tape kind of coordinate. I'm really not sure what that is supposed to be. It's cute. It's got a strawberry. It's cute, but I have no idea what it's supposed to be. And then they give you some reusable Ziploc baggies. And these are on the thicker side, so they're not the real flimsy ones. They are nicer ones. So if you do store your things, your drills in Ziplocs for permanent storage, those are nice ones to have. Okay, so moving on. That's really going to bother me that I have no idea what that cover minder is supposed to be. But it's one I don't have, so I guess I'll just add it to the collection and move on. But it's kind of bothering me that I don't know what it is. All of Diamond Art Club kits come in a little dust bag. Which, again, I keep all of my original packaging, so I'm just going to set that off to the side so I can put this back in it. If you store your drills separately from your canvas, Diamond Art Club does label their drills. So this is Forest Friends. It matches the canvas, so you can store your drills separately from your canvas if you choose to do that. They also has your thank you for your purchase, what's included, tips and tricks, a scan for the VIP Facebook group, which I've learned a few interesting things off of. It's kind of a fun little group. Step-by-step instructions, tips and tricks. Thank you for your purchase code, so your next order you can save some money. The QRs for the app, they do have an app. If you get the app, 20% off of your first purchase. They also have a rewards program, so be sure to sign up for that because they give you rewards bucks for every dollar that you spend. You get so much back. They give you points for your birthday, which I just used to get it's like the longest kit that I've probably ever purchased, which should be coming in a few days. So be on the lookout for that video because that'll be fun. But yeah, they give you points for your birthday. You save them up and you can get discounts off of your paintings, or you can turn them in for pens or trays or release papers. I like to save mine off for the coupons off of the kits, so they go all the way up to like $100 off, $200 off. Yeah, it's worth signing up. Okay, so this is the inventory sheet. It tells you again the title of the piece, which is Forest Friends by Donna Gelsinger. Start date, end date, your log sticker. So you can put this whole thing in your logbook. You could say when you started it, when you ended it. Gives you the picture and your dimensions, which again, this is a little bit on the smaller side for me. But that's fine. It's a good piece to kind of take a break between my giant ones. So it'll be fine. Then you have your label stickers. Each one of those is a sticker that you can take off and put on your labels. Diamond Art Club uses the DMC codes. With them, anything below 150 is an AB. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 ABs. And they put letters in front of some of their other special drills, which I don't see any of. So it looks like we just have ABs in this kit, which is fine. So yeah, let's take a look at those drills. One thing that I like to do is save the bags so that these drills come in, because as I'm kitting up and I cut open a bag, I can dump it out into there and then throw this in there, and when I'm all said and done, close that up, dump it in the bin, and I've got a self-contained trash bag for my drill wrappers, which is kind of handy. So that's just a little tip for what I do. Again, this is a round kit, which we could tell from the emblem on the front of the box that we saw earlier. So this is their rounds, which they look pretty good, pretty clean. Got some nice sparkle to them. They're very uniform, just like their squares. Very uniform, very sparkly. Definitely some high quality stuff here. There's a lot of white, which makes sense. It is a winter Christmas piece, so makes sense, right? Let's see if we can find the ABs. I see one. Okay, the others have to be in these trains somewhere. Okay, so let's start with this one. So AB is short for Aurora Borealis drills, which just means they have an extra iridescent coating on there that makes them sparkle that much more. So there's the regular drills, there's the AB drills, gives them just a little more sheen, which is nice for areas that you want to highlight. There's another one right there. And there's a random, was that a random drill that I saw, or just a weird reflection? I think it might have been just a weird reflection. So yeah, that's another one of their ABs there. Round, there we go. Nice and close up so you can see that. Beautiful coating. Let's see. The other ones are gonna, I mean, they've got to be in here somewhere, right? Here's one. A nice icy blue. And then, wow, not a lot of the bright colors. There's going to be a lot of neutrals in this picture. A lot of whites. There we go. A nice pumpkin orange AB. Very pretty. Okay, so those are their drills. Very clean, very uniform. Even their 310, which is notorious for having trash, is very clean and very uniform. There's a couple that I see with a few tags on them, but overall just very, very clean. I don't know who manufactures their drills. Oh, look at that. There's a blue one in there. I don't know who manufactures their drills, but whatever they do that's different, it's working, because their drills are always clean, uniform, very, very little static, at least in my area. I don't get a lot of static, and I think it depends on where it's being shipped and how it was shipped as to how much static ends up being in these heat sealed packages. But I've never had much of a problem with them. And very high quality stuff. I have a picture on my wall that I believe, I'm not like 100% sure, but I believe it was a 2016 kit, and it's doing beautifully. And that was like when they first started out. So they've always been very high quality, and they all have a lifetime warranty. So if you ever have any problems, you can just reach out to them, contact them, and they're happy to help you. Now, that does go if you're the original purchaser, not if you've got it off of a D-stash. So just be aware of that. If you purchase off of D-stash, null and voids the warranty. All of their canvases are a poured glue canvas. So it is safe to roll them up backwards. And as you place drills on the canvas, if you need to move your work and you want to roll it up, it is better to roll the drills facing outwards. So this side out versus this side out, because when you roll them facing inwards so that this part is out, it's making the drills rub against each other, which increases your chances of popping drills or lost drills. If you roll it to the outside, then you're not putting all that tension on the drills, and it stores much nicer. Okay, so let's take a look here. How cute is that? What a fun little Christmas piece. I really like this. I think this is going to be a fun little Christmas piece. I'm so sorry for the camera shaking. And I am going to peel the cover back and the reason I do this is to, one, help the canvas flatten out, but also to kind of like relax any wrinkles that may be in the canvas, because it's usually not the canvas, it's just how tightly it was rolled can create wrinkles and lumps and bumps, and you want to just kind of let your canvas breathe, relax, like doing yoga for your canvas, you know. Inhale, exhale, relax your mind. Well, you're relaxing your canvas instead of your mind. But, I mean, the painting helps relax your mind. But you can't paint on a wrinkled canvas. So, let it breathe. Let it relax. So you just peel it back from all four corners and just release that tension. And look at how much flatter and smoother that is laying just from doing that, and no more wrinkles, lumps, or bumps. So that's very nice. These are also self-flattening canvases, so if you store it rolled up for a long time, which this one is probably going to be stored rolled back up for a while, it doesn't really matter that much. All these little minor like wrinkles from shipping in the canvas that are here and there, those all go away, especially as soon as you get drills on them. It flattens everything out. They're a very sturdy canvas. It's a velvet canvas. It's not a lint canvas, it's a velvet canvas. DAC has a very unique canvas design, and they actually patented their canvas design, so you're not really going to get this type of canvas from anybody else. You'll get close, but nothing quite like this. And it's butter. It is butter. It's amazing. It's just so smooth and so soft. It's like butter. It's just an awesome canvas. It's serged all the way around, a nice even serging so that it doesn't unravel. It's got the legend on opposite ends here and here, and they're offset so that no matter at what point you are working on, you have a close reference point. So like when you're working down here, you have a reference point over there. When you're working at the top end, you have a reference point there. So there's always a close reference point for their canvas. So let's do the glue test. I like to check and see how sticky it is just by peeling up a corner and then just, oh, look at that. Woo! That took a bit to fall off. That's definitely some sticky glue. I just opened up one earlier that was like, I had to actually peel it off with the other hand because it wasn't coming off. So they have really strong glue and it works really well. It is malleable. As long as the drills haven't been set for too long, you can peel the drill off and move the drill if need be without worrying about damaging your canvas too much. This is a round canvas, so we didn't get any tweezers. So no tweezers in this one. So be sure to hang on to your tools from your square kits or any other kits, and those nice Dudley tweezers that we all get in our kits. Those make handy drill pickers. So just hang on to those, keep some handy just in case you make a mistake. Okay, let's dive in a little closer. I love how cute this is. Like, it's just so sweet. I mean, it's all little babies and just so sweet. It's darling. I'm actually really looking forward to doing this one for Christmas. I think it is just absolutely so cute. And it's small enough that I think I could probably get it done before Christmas. Maybe. I've got a whole bunch going, so we'll see. So let's take a closer look here. So there is a faint guide circle. When I have it down here and I'm looking at it from your point of view up here where the camera is, I can't really see the guide circles. It's not until I'm this close to it that I'm seeing those circles. So they're very faint. So if you don't like guide circles, they're really not that noticeable. And by guide circle means that little ring that's around the symbol, that's a guide circle. So they do utilize them, but they are super, super light. So that's kind of nice. The printing is obviously very clear, as you can see. For all the symbols, just very, very clear printing. I'm seeing some good color blocking. I'm seeing some good confetti. Confetti meaning lots of color changes in a small area. Color blocking meaning lots of the same color in an area. So there's a good mix of both here. And I mean, just overall, like, what a beautiful canvas that is. Yeah, I mean, just absolutely gorgeous. So it does have the information of the canvas down here at the bottom. This is their little thumbnail, and then their canvas number, what it's called, the title of it, how large it is, and the licensed artist. Olive Diamond Art Club is legally licensed artwork. So if that makes a difference to you, well, you can be safe ordering from them because they are all legally licensed. Then you have your 10% off code here, some branding down here, social medias, their lifetime warranty down here, and up there at the top you see the do what makes you sparkle, which is their motto. Just overall, like, beautiful design, beautiful. So this is a lot of confetti in this upper area up here. Lots and lots of color changes going on. Lots of color changes going on. Super clear though. So even though these are all kind of similar shades, the symbols are pretty easy to tell apart. And they're very, very clear. So that's very helpful. Speaking of symbols, so one thing that I like to do, because I have a limited amount of space, which I'm sure most of us do, for working on a canvas, and I end up working on my canvases not always right side up. Sometimes they're sideways. Sometimes they're upside down. Depending on which area I need to reach of my canvas is depending on which way it's oriented. So what I like to do is be sure to orient my containers, because I use containers for my drills. I like to orient my containers, the symbols, the same way that my canvas is oriented. So if my canvas is right side up, well then my containers are going to be right side up with the symbols right side up. If my canvas is sideways, then I make sure that my containers are sideways. That way, no matter what, the symbol is always oriented the same direction as what's on the canvas. And that's helpful when you have symbols that are similar, that could get easily confused. There's not really any super like similar symbols on this one, so I'm not going to have as much of a problem. But some of their ones that have like 60 and 70 colors, well, the more symbols you have, the more you're going to have that are going to be similar. So that can get kind of confusing. And if you make sure to orient your symbols on your containers is the same way as your canvas, then even though they're similar, they're less likely to get mixed up and you're less likely to have to peel off and redo. So let's see if we can find where some of those ABs might be. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that there's gonna be some up in here, probably in the bird. There's probably, like, I would guess like somewhere in here where the oranges are for the orange one. So let's take a look and see if we can find them. So with Diamond Art Club, anything that is below 150 is an AB. So all of our ABs are going to be right up here at the top. So we're looking for symbol 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just because it says 4 and it happens to be the fourth one, that's not always the case. So just be aware of that. Okay, so right off the bat, there's 3, which is our orange AB. Some more 3 in the stripes on the scarf of the snowman, which makes sense. It's the ABs are designed to highlight areas that you want attention drawn to, so it makes sense that they're there. And 2, that's that really pretty red AB that we had. There's some there. There's also some in the bird here that I'm seeing. Let's see. If we can find some of the number 1. So ABs are basically used as like a highlighter. Areas that you want a little more attention drawn to, but you don't want it to overpower the rest of the art. And I'm not seeing number 1. I mean, I know it's on here because it's on our legend and we have the drills for it, but my eyes aren't. Oh, here we go. Here's some 1. Okay, so in the spots on our little baby deer that looks like a little baby Bambi, we've got some 1s for highlighting there. So that was 1, 2, 3. Oh, and number 4. Okay, so 4 was a blue one, so it's probably, since there's only blue like down here in the snow and up here in the scarf, I'm gonna guess it's probably in the scarf because that's where the eye is being drawn. So let's take a look. There's some 4 right there. There's some more 4. There's some more 4. So yeah, up here in the scarf. And there wasn't a whole lot of that color, so you're not going to have a whole lot of 4s. But it's up in the scarf. So most of our ABs are going to be focused here in the snowman, in these really bright, vivid colors. You've got some of the white ABs down in the animals where the light would catch on the fur. So it's very well rendered. Diamond Art Club does hand rendering, hand charting for their ABs, and their fairy dust and all of their special drills are all hand charted. So the placement of them is very well put together, in my opinion. Anyway, yeah, so this is Forest Friends. I'm looking forward to doing this one up for Christmas. I don't normally do these smaller ones, so this will be kind of a nice change of pace, and I'm not like a compared to Halloween, like, I'm not a huge Christmas person. Like, Halloween's my holiday, so I definitely have way more spooky type stuff than I do Christmassy type stuff. But this one really, it caught my eye because of all the little babies in it and how sweet it is. And of course, I'm mom of two, so, and they're both little babies still, so it kind of just, speaks to me a little bit, grabs at my maternal instinct, I suppose you could say, with all these little baby animals that are so cute in it. So a nice, cute little winter scene for Christmas that I think will be really fun to work on. So thank you all for joining me. Check out my other videos if you like this one, and happy diamond painting. Be cool, be kind, be safe. Peace out.